Test, test. Checking, checking. Check 1, 2. Good night. We just got here. We just got here, dude. Oh, let me grab my microphone. Let me put it over yonder. You're the first one here. You're first to the party. Let's see here. We can close this. But we can't close this. Hello, how are you doing? That's good. Oh, hold on, let me just... Can you say something for me, please? I just want to make sure it's getting on the stream.
Okay.
Okay, I think that works.
Right. Yep.
Awesome.
The cannon's being loaded.
Yeah, how are you doing, dude?
I'm doing great.
That's awesome. Thank you for having me as your Smash coach for tonight. I hope it make today really fun and enlightening for you. If you have any questions at all throughout today's session, feel free to just interrupt me and ask away. This is also being streamed live on my YouTube channel, so after today's session, you could rewatch all the matches and go over some of the notes that we talk about tonight.
Brilliant. I have the notepad app on my phone ready.
Oh,
because
perfect.
that's what I usually do. That's what I usually do. I've done that with all of my coaches.
Okay, so you had multiple coaches before. That's awesome.
Yep.
Alright, so I think, well, let's do an icebreaker round just to see how the internet is. So just have a game for fun,
Right.
and then we'll do some evaluation rounds. Toon Link. Nice.
I'm more warmed up with my Toon Link.
Oh, I got Doc.
No.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Dude, I'm still kind of cold, so we're good. And internet feels not bad.
Yeah, I have never had a connection issue.
If anything, it's just a little delayed, but you know what? That's all right. We can still do stuff.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, there is some input delay.
There is some, yeah, but considering our time zones, this is pretty good.
Time zones are absolute shit. And they do my fucking head in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the bomb kind of saving you there.
Damn straight. That's alright, getting my ass whooped like this is not something I'm not used to. It's the standard losing and constantly going 0-2 for 2 fucking years straight.
Don't worry, we're gonna fix that today.
Yeah, we're putting an end to this. This time, instead of using iron cannonballs, we're going full on fucking titanium.
I'm gonna make them into diamonds. Diamond cannonballs. Ooh.
I've been trying my best to go with canon metaphors as jokes.
And it just kind of stuck. Oh,
Yeah, it actually does stick. It did stick very well. I did not mean to do that forward smash. That was supposed to be a forward air. I think the most odd part about my name is how I got it.
like
I got my
how
name.
you landed with Cannonball?
Hell yeah. That's how I ended up. The way I ended up getting my name is because I was out bowling with a couple of friends. And, the bowling alley we were at, it shows you the speed the ball was going at. And I was able to send that son of a bitch flying at about like 25 kilometers an hour.
Oh my gosh. You got a cannon for an arm, which is why they call you the Cannonball.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. That's a sick way to get a tag.
Yeah, this is actually my third tag, like embarrassingly.
Oh, don't worry. Kuya Kyle's my second. Or technically third as well.
Oh, trust me. My first tag is very, very fucking embarrassing. Thing to say.
I feel like my first tag is embarrassing, but for like a different reason, and now it's like kind of funny. If you want to go ban for ban on embarrassing first gamer tags.
Alright, you say yours and I'm. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
Okay. Because I 100. Alright, I think I'm gonna start with mine.
Okay, yeah, you say yours.
Alright, my first tag that I had when I started playing competitive Smash was Lord of Losses.
That's sick. That's a cool tag.
Yeah, I stopped using that tag because it kind of got to me emotionally.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, so it's like embarrassing in a sad way.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Because theoretically, it would be hilarious if one of the higher level players in my area is literally named Lord of Losses. Because that would be hilarious. But given my current skill at the moment, it just doesn't land.
That's fair. I mean, you could always go back to it once you start winning everything.
Yeah, if I know for a fact that I've got you helping me, that's going to take at least about a year.
I don't know. I feel like the thing with like progress or like getting good at Smash is like it really just comes out of nowhere. We're like,
oh, trust me, I've seen. This is one guy that came right the fuck out of nowhere. It got stupid quick, stupid fast, and I hate him.
Well, we could definitely check some stuff out today. My first gamer tag was Voracious Stone 6 because it was like a default Xbox Live tag, but I never had the effort to change it, so I just went by Voracious Stone 6 for a while.
That's how I got my second tag.
Oh, a default Xbox thing?
Yep, my second tag was Blundish Opossum.
So your tags are cool. Those are cool. My okay.
I swapped two Cannonball. Oh, because well, it's way too funny. And plus, it's a good inside joke.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I think it's pretty good. And it's pretty easy to remember. Easy to remember tag. What's a good chat? What's up, Buzzy? Okay, let's get into our evaluation rounds. So I know in our chats you wanted to work on your Toon Link and your Sonic.
Correct.
So I think we'll divvy up the time tonight. So we'll do like, let's see here, how are we doing on time-wise? We should be doing fine. Yeah, we're doing fine. Oh, sorry, I joined the wrong thing on accident. let's see here. We're gonna do like 40 minutes with the Toon Link and then 40 minutes with the Sonic.
Gotcha.
So we'll focus solely on Toon Link for now. So we'll do our evaluations. Oh, actually, let me grab one last thing. It might help us later on. Real fast.
I've got what I need. That's mostly
Just
to
trying make our
prevent raid.
Wi-Fi a little bit better. Oh no, you're fine. Okay, let's get this show on the road. We'll do 2 games, and then we'll go over some notes.
I'm down.
I love Sticker Brush Symphony. It is such a good song. That's why I picked it. Only the best songs here on this stream. Yo, what's going on? Ushku, how are you doing? Good grab.
Okay, there are definitely some misinputs from me.
Yeah, it's a little molassesy, but we can always just blame Nintendo.
Yeah, that's Nintendo. I mean, you technically can. Like, for fuck's sakes, improve your bloody servers, mate.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying.
But they're just completely focused on the stupid.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I got you. That happens. I won't dock that for you for our notes because SDs they just happen sometimes.
No need. It doesn't really take away from the sessions like at all. If anything, it's actually helped me improve sometimes.
Like calling out your SDs.
No, like and finding ways to recover without accidentally killing myself.
That is a very important part of Smash Ultimate, is knowing how to recover in different means.
Yeah, I've been mixing up
Nice.
my recovery throughout the throughout my second year of competition.
How long have you been playing Smash for? Good parry.
Thank you very much. Much kind sir. Oh shit. Okay, technically I have been playing Smash Ultimate for I've lost count. I
That's
think
fair.
5 years, but I didn't start competing. But I've been playing competitively for 2.
Okay.
God. Okay, how do I go on approaching this? Oh. I was trying to grab. For fuck's sake. Nice. Oh shit.
Big quarter.
Nice, nice, nice. I have brought setups with me to events. Unfortunately, my dumbass rarely gets to play on them, so I have to go on someone else's. I can try
Nice.
I could try to ask the TO that I play at least one of my sets on my setup.
I think that would be nice, so you like save the pods. Oh. It's all good.
Could have. So
The day is mine.
and thankfully, my community is just a lot of chill guys.
That's good. All right, let's see here. Let me take some notes for you.
Okay. I've... Oh, no. That was supposed to be a grab, not a forward tilt. Usually when I play online, I don't have dog shit connections. Why is the... This might be the most helpful coaching session in my competitive... in my time of playing competitive Smash. Why?
It just...
Do I have...
It's really just like the time zones, but it's all good. I think I'll still be... Like, despite the rough internet connection, I think I have some notes for you.
Oh, fuck. I was about to say, I do... And on live streaming Smash Ultimate, only problem is, I don't have a capture card.
Yeah,
And I don't know how much it would cost us to get one. And even if I were to get a capture card, I do not have enough space
to stream.
I literally... No, I mean like around my room. I don't have... There physically isn't enough space. I've got way too much shit.
I mean, a capture card isn't that big. I thought you meant like space on your computer. Oh, that happens sometimes.
Wait, did I? I think I had my double jump there.
I think yeah, that was a little tricky. Or maybe you used it as you text? I'm not sure. We all SC at times, Buzzy. That's true.
I'm trying my best to not to play like the stereotypical Zoom Link that everyone sees on Quick Play.
I see.
I'm trying my... Fuck.
That's actually gonna be... That's gonna go in the short tomorrow.
Okay, I'll make sure...
No, a little sneak peek for my Guess the Smash Ultimate fans, but there's a hint that pertains to that. What's up? Oh, Mint, thank you. Thank you for stopping by, that means a lot. Let's go over some Toon Link notes, shall we?
Alright, I'm ready to note down.
Or actually, before we get into notes, you noted that, or you told me that you're a Bowser main, but you're looking to working on your Toon Link and Sonic. Can you describe, what's going on in your head there?
I was playing Bowser for so long, I made the decision that trying to rise up the ranks of my local area, as a one-trick pony is impossible. Upon further evaluation, which I was analyzing in live stream of tournaments from my area for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
I determined, yeah, it's impossible. So if I can't beat them, I might as well try to join them.
Gotcha. Okay. No, I agree with you. Like, it's really difficult to have a solo main in today's meta in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, I analyzed Bowser's weaknesses, and I determined that, okay, so he's slow and hard to combo with a shit recovery. Who counters that weakness? Sonic! And Sonic would help. But both lose to projectiles, gonna need a zoner of my own. So I played several zoners, and I got Toon Link.
Awesome. Nice.
So I played around with both of them in training mode and thought, this will help. This will work.
Heck yeah. Um, is there anything in particular about Toon Link that you like a lot about them? Or him? Sorry.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm sorry if there's any background noise.
Oh no, you're chat, if you hear some or you could hear our client here, right? Chat. But I don't hear any background noise from you. You're good.
Woo! Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, why out of all the several zoners that you tried out, what made you land on Toon Link?
I think I just saw the most. When I was trying out zoners, I tried a mixture of how the projectiles can be used and how well they fit either my style as a player or a person.
Okay.
Because Toon Link, from my experience playing against CPU, since that's the best I can do, I landed on, like, yeah, Toon Link, I think it does allow for a good amount of aggression. He's got, it's the tether grab.
Yep.
Like, yeah, that's pretty good. His aerial was alright.
Yeah. No, you're there's no right or wrong answer here. I'm just like curious.
Yeah, like, yeah, the bombs, he seem like a proper way for zoning, edge guarding, thing in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
No.
it was due to process of elimination.
Gotcha. Yeah, you had an audition process for your characters. I like that.
One could call it that.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go over some Toon Link stuff. I do want to go over like the meatiest like note that I have for you, and it's something that you said while we were doing our evaluation games, where you didn't want to play like your stereotypical quick play Toon Link.
Yes.
And I definitely get how you feel. I think with every character or everyone that mains a particular character, you know, you do want to like break the mold in some way and kind of identify your particular style.
My full mindset with Toon Link is, sure, he does allow for the most amount of aggression, but if I do have to play like a stereotypical Toon Link, so be it.
Gotcha.
It's basically my oh shit kind of deal.
Gotcha. I would heavily suggest starting off kind of playing like a stereotypical Toon Link in the sense of using your projectiles to kind of get a sense of how your opponent likes to play. So for example, because most of the time that we're playing Smash, we're watching what our opponent's doing for the most part. So when you input, like, let's say a boomerang, and they see that you're charging up a boomerang, you take note of how they react to said boomerang in order to adapt to your aggression later in the match.
Alright.
So, for example, if you charge up a boomerang and they like to jump over it, later on you could kind of like condition them to think, okay, if they're jumping more, I could go for more anti-airs, like maybe catch them with a full hop forward air, maybe you could run under them and juggle them with some up airs, or use up tilts, like land on them and do some up tilt combos.
Alright, understood, that's fair.
I think when we were playing together, I think you're mostly using like a one-off boomerang and a bomb to like quote zone me, and then after those two projectiles you went straight into like aggression mode. Like you started approaching with like some forward tilts generally.
Yeah, whenever I do that, I'm trying my best to I'm trying to find a way to... Oh fuck, how the hell do I word this?
Don't worry, take your time. You're good.
Yeah, that's one of the the hardest things to do when I'm having coaching session. It's just articulate my thoughts into words.
Hey, we're all
My
kind
pro-
over here.
Yeah. My thought process is when I do throw out boomerangs, bombs, and shit. What I'm doing is I'm thinking I'm thinking when should I go in and how should I go about doing it?
Okay. So let me pop quiz you a little bit. So let's say
Okay.
if you're throwing some boomerangs and bombs and stuff at me, and you notice that I'm like shielding them, what would you do?
Probably he he throw a boomerang angled upward, since I'm assuming that you would shield the second the boomerang comes out. You would assume that I'd throw straight forwards. I'd angle it upward and use it as an opportunity to get a grab.
Exactly. Nice. So that's what I'm. So like you already have like the thought process out, but I think you don't have enough information by just doing like one boomerang and one bomb. I think you need to throw out more projectiles to get more information, and then you could like have more confidence in your like, your
I'm not-
approach option.
I'm not entirely dependent on one boomerang and one bomb. If I need to think further, I will do it a little bit longer.
Nice.
It's just that's the fastest I can think.
Gotcha. And I think there's also a lot of like opportunity to here. Like, let's say with a really good Toon Link that I used to play against, they use Boomerang as a means to make time to pull out a bomb in their hand. Because having bomb in
Oh.
hand really like gives you way more options. Because technically when you pull out bomb, this is when you're the most vulnerable, like during that time.
Oh yeah.
Think of it as like a peach or a daisy without turnip versus a peach and with a turnip in hand. Like they just become a lot
Okay.
scarier with this in hand.
Okay, I see what you're getting at.
So like this is another means to like kind of bait out some options from other people. And I'm sure you know the Toon Link combos of like bomb confirms. They're huge for this character.
Not exactly. I haven't really studied that far yet.
Oh, okay.
Usually I study general information, then I go to combos.
Gotcha. Well, I think that's another. Well, we get to lump that into the notes here is like specifically bomb confirmed. So like with bomb in hand, you do like an approach when they're high percents. If you like chuck a bomb at them, it always pops them up like a little bit high, like in a 45-degree angle. And if you manage to like catch them, you usually can follow up with like a pretty simple like aerial or even like an up B to clean up a stock, and that's going to be a really common way for most Toon Links to kind of like pressure out some options. It's kind of awkward in the Ditto because we have this little Hylian shield. But still, it's worth it to always think of like bomb as like a way to get to cleaning up stocks.
Okay.
And we'll go
That's
over that
kind of-
later.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of hard for some people. I do recall I was in a bit of an era of extreme study.
Gotcha.
Well, not necessarily studying my characters, but studying my opponent's characters, noting down who they play, and there two of them use Diddy Kong, and I see Diddy Kong as a pester and button masher, or that gets rewarded for no reason.
Yeah, Diddy Kong could do that. I think that's really interesting because I think in terms of like, there's so many characters in this game, right?
Damn straight.
And it would take a while to like study every single opponent and possibility. So for me to like, save myself some time is to just consider different characters like strongest options and how they usually play. So like with Mario, it's like I know this Mario wants to get a grab and poke me with back airs. So this is like just a small starting point for me to guide my decision making. Because if you get too in the details, you might. I think there's a bit of a timing thing to it, where like if you overthink your options in a fight, it's become too slow and you already got hit by something, right? So I think with the cool thing with Toon Link and Sonic later that we're gonna go over, these two have like pretty solid game plans for most of the characters anyways. So as long as you have a solid game plan of like what to do at low percents, what to do at mid percents, and what to do at high percents, you could pretty transfer that to a lot of characters that keep your gameplay very efficient. And once it becomes very efficient, you have more brain power to think about like, the player versus player aspect. Like, what is my opponent doing specifically that I could punish?
Okay, never thought of it that way.
Yeah, I like, I really don't like, as a coach or when I used to compete, I didn't really mind too much about like specific frame data. Like I should have like I know which frame options are fast or like out of shield options are fast, yada yada yada. But most of the studying, or from a competitive point of view, I think it's a bit healthier to just like know what things you want to go for and how to keep your gameplay like considering your win conditions and knowing how to do your fundamentals, of course, but like knowing what you need to do to win a game. And like for Toon Link, like going back to our first note, is like maybe that win condition is getting bomb confirms, or maybe your other win condition could be like you said, like you like the edge guarding for Toon Link. So maybe it's like forcing ways to get people off stage.
I rarely ever get the chance to edge guard, but when I do, I want to capitalize on it and make sure that they stay off that stage for as long as possible.
Yeah, it's super fun. And I think edge guarding is like my favorite part of like this game, which is why I play Yoshi as a factor of it. But yeah, let's not burn too much time on that note. There's two other so that was like the meatiest note for sure.
Okay.
The other two notes that I have, or the other note that I wrote down, is to use more boomerang as well. But in a sense, like, I think like going back to like what I saw during the evaluation games where you would do like, a couple boomerangs. In the mindset of a zoner, I want you to think about providing problems to your opponent and waiting for them to provide an answer to you. So you have the luxury to like throw out like boomerangs and bombs and projectiles and whatnot. And if your opponent can provide an answer for like your projectiles, then you would just keep on repeating like zoning. You don't have to surrender using projectiles in a competitive setting just because like they shield it, or like if they're not actively making progress against you, like if they're not getting damage on you and you're zoning them out, feel more than free to continue zoning at them, because that's like this character as Toon Link. Like if you're gonna pick up this character as a zoner, you do want to kind of lean into that zoner mentality of like, you know what, I'm gonna just throw a lot of stuff out and I want to see what you do and see if you could even make it to me, because I'm a very mobile kid that can like move around the stage, whereas like imagine you're playing against like a Ganondorf, like that could just win you the game straight up if they don't know how to if they physically can't get to you.
Alright, alright.
Like against the Marth, like I think you're trying to go like sword for sword against me, and like Marth's sword is a bit longer. So you're kind of like playing into Marth's preferred game plan of like in that mid range, when in reality you need to be more of a zoner in that matchup where it's like I can't reach you like in this mid range, but like you can't reach me in the long range. And the last note that I have for your Toon Link is it's a reactionary defensive habit that you kind of have. Where I just feel like your rolling gets a little bit repetitive at times. So I think if you rewatch these videos, try to keep note. Oh yeah, what's up?
I've been working working on the whole rolling thing, which is quite weird since I don't actually roll that often. Most of my rolls were misinputs.
Okay. No, I trust that
Like,
then.
Yeah, like I'd be trying to drop my shield and do a back air, but nope, it's a roll.
Okay, cool. Then we could brush that one aside, and I'll give you this other note that I had.
Okay.
So I think something that was giving me a lot of leverage against you, oh wow. Also, chat, thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. If you have any notes, feel free to provide them to our friend Cannonball here. They are the Wind Waker. I'm not the Wind Waker, I'm just the coach.
I am the hero of the wind.
The last note that I think does apply to you, because I think I was getting a ton of leverage and free damage off of you when I had you in a juggle situation. And, you know, you could kind of chop that up to, like, you know, Marth being good with up airs, but I think...
I've been struggling with juggling my entire career.
Perfect. So we're going to talk about that. First thing, if you're in tumble, and, like, you get knocked up into the sky and you're in tumble, you want to identify which moves can break you out of tumble really quickly. And that could be like your aerials, like a nair can like break you out of tumble, a double jump can break you out of tumble, or like a quick air dodge. But because most of the times I got you in the air and you were stuck in tumble, it let me get more and more like up airs on you when they weren't true at all. It was just me like following and like kind of tracing where you were going, and I was just putting an up air where you were at. So when you're getting juggled, I want you to think about your recovery resources, and your main goal is to get back onto stage and reset to neutral in a safe manner. So you have like, you know, your quick moves to break you out of tumble. You have your double jump. You have an air dodge that I could use either like in a directional air dodge or like a neutral air dodge. And you have some special moves as well. I know you know the stereotypical Toon Link down air as soon as possible.
Yes.
And you don't do that.
Everyone has. Yeah, sometimes it's mandatory.
I'm glad you don't do it, because now it's kind of like a curveball where like if you feel like I'm getting too aggressive with these juggles, you could just down air me. Yeah, you just do it.
Yep. I've learned to not do it because of Bowser down air.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the first things I learned about Bowser. Is when getting juggled, don't always use down air, you absolute moron.
Yeah, you're right, Buzzy. It can be a good recovery mix-up. It shouldn't be your main way of getting down, but it can be a good mix-up. Other things you can do that I personally like doing, I heard a drink slurp. Dude, Rock, why are you so on top of that? It's boba. I'm drinking some boba. Something else you can do out of hit stun, and let's say you're getting knocked out like high enough, I would recommend double jumping and pulling a bomb mid mid double
Oh.
jump.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. And I think this just gives you a little bit more safety.
Yeah, because that would force the opponent to step away.
Kinda, yeah. And it's like it gives the opponent and the juggler another thing to worry about. And you don't even have to throw it straight down. You could even like Z drop it and like air dodge somewhere else. You could like Z drop it and then down air somewhere else. Like it just gives you a little bit more options. Another thing you can do, assuming you don't want to burn your double jump, or okay, let's stay with the double jump. Something that I like doing is to double jump and then fast fall and then input a directionless air dodge, a neutral air dodge. And the idea here is if you maintain that the increased speed of fast falling and then you add an air dodge, you're falling at that speed invulnerable. So you kind of like phase through up airs with this strat. And I'll let you get creative with other things because you know there's so many different ways you could like recover and juggle. Like you could air dodge to a platform if needed. But you have a lot of resources to play with. A really good rule of thumb to think about is when you're trying to land, just think about like a risk zone that gets hotter when you're closer to the opponent. So if you're trying to land close to an opponent, the risk zone is pretty hot because like the opponent can hit you with like some things on the ground, but you start off like an interaction pretty quickly and you might be able to start your own combo as well. If you try to land further from someone, the risk is very cold because like, you know, if we're social distancing this far, there's no way you could hit me with anything. But we have to approach in some way and we would just reset to neutral. So like let's say if you're against a cloud, right, who's uppering the heck out of you, maybe it's not best to land close to them because they have a lot of really good disjoints that cover their headspace. So you want to like actively like try to land further away.
Cloud's got a lot of options.
Yeah. And in some matchups too, like even if you're above stage, it might be productive to even like drift away and then opt for a ledge recovery if needed. Like that's on the table. But, you know, to keep things pretty open-ended or like easier for you to like adapt to your needs, just think about it as like consider all of the resources that you have when you're in a juggle situation and use a combination of them to creatively get back to stage safely. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. And I gave you some examples, but you know, there's no limit to creativity. Yeah, Toon Link is such a versatile character, so like you could even create you could even like maybe throw a boomerang to like have it be a surprise for later on. You could use like B reversing to mix up your aerial drift. There's a lot of options here. Wave bounce boomerang, you know, pretty fine. But yeah, considering all those notes, we're gonna do, let's say we'll do 2 Toon Link Dittos, and then we'll move on to the Sonic.
Okay.
And chat gets to watch my Toon Link. I think Toon Link is the most underrated of the links, but also like still like a very strong character.
100%. 100%. Toon Link is definitely underrated. From what I've seen.
Yeah. I'm the
'Cause
purple or I'm the red one.
Searching for VODs of Toon Link was really goddamn hard. I was only able to get like 5.
Up tilt is such a nice combo starter for Toon Link. Let's get some edge guards. Ooh, boomerang combos. Side B into forward air. Let's be a little. I'm gonna be a little annoying here and lean into the more zoner vibes.
Okay. Hey, so I have to do it from their perspective and try to handle it.
Yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
just showcasing how good Toon Link is at being kind of annoying. And once I feel like I have a tag on how you like to approach and I see an opening, that's when I get super aggressive. Because I have the lead here, so it's like I don't have to like put myself in a dangerous situation. I could just like wait for you to make a mistake and then I get my my approaches in. Buzzy, that was for you. We'll get one. We'll get a down air spike somewhere.
Everyone loves a good down air spike. Or just spikes in general.
Oh yeah, back air is just a beautiful combo starter too. Back air into up B.
Actually, now that I think about it, despite the fact that the TOs in my area intentionally cherry-pick the brackets of the higher level players that are going against each other, I might see if I can try to go against one of the higher level players on stream in like round 1, since that's the only chance I have. You know, just so I can have something to review.
Yeah, never hurts to ask. But yeah, I think in a competitive point of view, like once you get the first stock, you could definitely lean more into like zoning, or just like chucking things out. Oh, and we could also do, hey, for everyone in chat too, I do VOD reviews. I'll be happy to watch your games and let you know what you're doing right and what you're doing, or what you'd be working. What's a nice way to say this? What you could work on. We're helping our friend Cannonball here with his characters, so it's gonna be a Toon Link.
Just win. Yeah, me too. Toon Link needs some work. Shit.
Boomerang combos. What's doing the rolling? That's my bomb.
No, it's not. It's mine.
Okay, so the percent's pretty high, so bomb combo is a little bit tricky for Toon Link, but
At that point, Cannon, the bomb is just a either damage or get the fuck away from me. He kind of move.
yeah, I'm sure there's a confirm somewhere. There's some pretty crazy stuff you could do. Buzzy Dizzy music. That's a falling up air. Up air is a. Toon Link's tilts are also just like really good. Like up tilt and forward tilt are just really solid for your game plan. Up forward tilt is more like a get off me tool, and up tilt is a combo starter.
I can tell.
Let's do a, oh. You did do up B out of shield, but I was kind of spacing around it.
Oh.
You air dodged at the start and you didn't drift away from
I was trying to pull out a bomb, and Z drop it. But no. By the time I register my inputs, I'm gonna be fucking dead. I'm sorry for all the swearing I do.
You're chilling. You're good. I noted the stream to be not safe for kids, but
Yay.
I personally just don't curse that much. That's just me.
Oh, I do a lot when I'm panicking.
Oh, nice. You got me a... Look how good that there is. Good grab. President, one eye. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at this game. Nice, good forward air.
Heyo. Heyo.
Let's see where I get a little
Good.
fancy bomb stuff going on.
Doing this kind of shit has actually inspired me to make my own platform fighter.
Heck
It's
yeah.
currently... Yep. The beta's in the works right now. Oh, and I do have a beta version of what the
Ooh.
title screen could look like.
That was kind of nice.
I can send it to you here if you want.
Sure, but after the session.
Alright.
Alright, let's, with the rest of our time, let's, switch gears.
on?
Yeah, let's
go to
check out the Sonic. But yeah, with Toon Link, yes, you could play very aggressive with them, but you also can play very defensive with them. So I think that's something that you want to, as a player, like, be able to swap in between in order to, like, really bring out the strengths of Toon Link. And I think once you figure out, like, a solid defensive, like, zoner gameplay with Toon Link, that's when you could start, like, playing with, kind of, like, breaking the rules a little bit and considering, like, maybe I'll be a little bit more, like, an aggressive Toon Link now. Now that I know, like, now that I've harnessed the fundamentals of, like, a zoner Toon Link. Because you don't want to break the rules too early yet. I don't think we're at that stage at the moment. But once you once you get the tools, that's when you get to do it. Alright, Sonic. So let me switch over to... Actually, I was thinking, let's try a new evaluation character here.
Okay.
Smiggle, is this an open thing or what's even happening here? We have a cool coaching session with Cannonball. If you want coaching for me, you could join our Discord server and you could get the details in there. If I had an open arena, I would title it Smash Ultimate Open Arena. But right now,
Please do request coaching.
yeah. Kyle, you should participate in the Level Up Expo. Trust you, I would not make top 8. But I love that you have faith in me, but I don't think I would make... I mean, if I tried really hard, maybe I could get a nice placement. But...
It's alright, I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. My expertise in Smash comes in the form of coaching and content creation now. Like, I'm a retired competitive guy. And my main goal nowadays is to let the next generation of gamers have an easier time learning Smash. And if I were to compete, it's to support the local scene. Alright, let's see what this Falcon or this Sonic's all about.
Okay, should not have done that.
Oh. Does your coaching cost money? It does, unfortunately.
It does.
If I was rich and was able to make this free, I definitely would. But unfortunately, I cannot.
It's worth it though.
Maybe it'll be a subscriber goal. Oop. Good up B.
Let's be honest. What else could I have done?
That's fair. Don't worry, you're rich in olive hearts. I like that, but also I do need money to pay some bills, so... Wow, just buffered jab. Let's see if I can do some Nair 1 combos. Oh. Good back air. Ah. Oh, I might be dead here. Never mind, I have a wall jump because it's Kalos. Alright. That's the power of good DI. That's also the power of good DI. Plus high recovery. Surprise down B. Ow.
Oh.
I probably stopped playing Smash after my senior year in high school, but I still want to go back and... You should play more Smash after high school.
I know I did.
College... Smash in college is pretty good. That's how I got really good in this game, to be honest. Down smash. Hitting the splits on me. Back throw. Nice. Let's see here.
Oh shit.
There's the back air. Nice.
There's the trade.
Imagine.
Oh, come on.
Hey, third time's the charm. You rolled into it, but I did too early. Whoops, that one wasn't misinput.
Yep, I can tell.
Good backer. My backer. Okay. Let me take some notes real fast. Okay. Maybe I should went Lil Mac for Buzzy. No spike from Wall.
No. How the fuck did I get the sour spot of knee?
That just happens. Nice. Nice it. Oh.
Ooh, that was close.
Nice.
What?
The spring ate my double jump.
Oh yeah, because the spring is a projectile. Technically.
Yep. Okay. See, that's a good moment of like you could have avoided that. You're
Sonic,
stuck in tumble.
Yeah, from what I've seen, Sonic really struggles with getting juggled.
I would
Like, he struggled.
I would disagree with that statement.
How so?
Because you have a lot of quick aerials to break you out of tumble. And you have one of the best air dodges in the game. Comes out on frame 2 for some reason.
I mean, he is the fastest hedgehog.
That's fair. Down smash trade. Aww.
I was trying to drop from the platform
That's
so
fair.
I can punish with up smash. But nope, input delay.
Good border. Down tilt. That's the first down tilt. Ah, and bop. Okay. Let's see here. Little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of flashiness. Let's go over some Sonic stuff now.
Alright, that's what Falcon is all about.
Yeah. Falcon's just a flashy guy. I'll use this skin. Okay. So some things that I like about your Sonic start right off the bat. I do like that you're using like short hop forward airs with him. I think that's I think that forward air is a very good a really good aerial that Sonic
I
has.
need a projectile. Sonic is the projectile.
He really is just a projectile running at you. Like your use of forward air and back air is prevalent, which is nice to see. Both very strong options. Your smash attack with Joyce is up smash, which is a nice out of shield option and a nice anti-air option that could KO off the top. And your recovery is pretty solid. I do appreciate seeing you using air dodge after up B to really extend your recovery a bit higher. But of course, I think for this one, there's just a lot of moves that I think you're just neglecting in a match that I think a Sonic main or, Sonic co-main or secondary should be using a lot more and prioritizing those moves in a match. Because this brings up the whole concept of like opportunity cost, where like if you're doing something else, that means you're losing the value of doing a different option. So it's like maybe instead of doing this move, you could have done X, Y, or Z. So we're gonna go over what X and Y, Z are.
I'm assuming that one of the moves I should have used more often is down tilt.
No, it's not down tilt.
Okay.
I actually think down tilt is a bit of a. It's an interesting move. It's a bit shorter on range wise for Sonic.
Theoretically, with how down tilt looks, you'd think it would be a good combo starter, but really it isn't.
It's like, it's a weird one. I would put. I'm not saying Sonic down tilt is bad, but I think there's just other moves that overshadow it. And I think let's just go over like normal attacks first, and then we could get into the special moves later. In terms of like a great poking tool, I think forward tilt just like outshines down tilt by a long shot. It looks like nearly twice the size of a down tilt. And assuming you have tilt attack on your right stick, you could do, you could do like approaching forward tilt, so like run up and then forward tilt. Yeah, perfect. So if you manage to do it more like seamlessly, Oh, whoops, that's a dash attack. Something that I like to do is like when I want to do forward tilt, I would crouch
that was
and
good.
do it. So like just hold down and then put in the forward tilt. Another thing you can do is called a sliding dash cancel. So like you run and you get this skid and you interrupt the skid by doing a tilt attack. So you'd skid and then tilt attack in the direction you want to attack in, and you actually get a little bit of a boost to it. So right now you're not skidding. There you go. That
There we go.
yeah. Now do it with a forward tilt.
Here we go.
Nice.
Heyo!
Now try to do it aiming at the center of the stage. So try that. Perfect. Nice.
Yes!
This makes forward tilt yeah, heck yeah, dude. This makes forward tilt a lot more accessible in a match. I think a lot of players around your skill level kind of use forward tilt as a means to turn around quickly. So like if we're shielding like this awkwardly, people use forward tilt as a way to turn around. But this is just another way to utilize this really good option. So like you'd approach and try to aim at people like with the heels of your feet. Like if you're gonna use it like as a dash attack anyways, like might as well just use dash attack. I would use this more like a spacing tool. Yeah, perfect. The other normal grounded move that I want to talk about is forward smash. This move, for a lack of better words, is just straight up dishonest. The range on this move is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, I've heard that the range is straight up fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. That outranged your get up attack. Just like that literally just happened. You could angle it, so like if people are on ledge, you could angle it down and kind of scare people to two-frame them. But if you imagine this forward smash as like basically a Swordy's forward smash, like a Martha Lucina forward smash, you could do like dash away forward smashes as a win condition. And it could just like, if it lands, you just win. And if it doesn't land, because you have all that range, it's difficult for opponents to like get to close enough to you to punish you and then hit you, because you're making so much distance with this attack. So definitely use this a bit more. It's a great option. Like I like that you're using up smash and like splits with down smash, but definitely out of the 3 smash attacks that Sonic has, this is your breadwinner. This is the one that you want to practice using more and more. Moving on to aerials, I think. So you have forward air and down air down, which is great. It might be because we're playing together, but I think I want to see you pressure people with up airs a lot more.
Oh yeah, cause up air does look like it can provide plenty of pressure on platforms.
Exactly. A big reason why up air can provide a lot of pressure on platforms is that it kind of naturally auto cancels without too much of a strict timing. So you're able to throw out a bunch of up airs without much like landing lag, compared to like if you did like a back air close to the ground, you have like that weird landing animation from Sonic. But with up air, you don't have that landing lag that you have to like kind of wait through. You can kind of just like up air and then quickly act out of it. So it's a really great juggling tool, and it's just really hard for someone to like deal with. Kind of similar to how you brought up before with like Diddy Kong, how it feels like they could just mash buttons relentlessly and be unpunished. This is one of those moves where it's like you could kind of just throw this out a lot, and it's very difficult for someone to punish.
Oh, trust me, if I showed you a photo of the main Diddy Kong in my area, you would know. Oh, dead certain that he's button mashing.
But yeah, up air and nair is kind of like something that you kind of get used to using later. It pops people upwards, so it's pretty easy to kind of combo off of, and it's like another nice get off me tool, or like if you're near me, you're gonna get hit if I'm nairing. So definitely watch out for that.
Okay.
Or definitely try to add that a little bit more. Ha! Yeah. Sonic Forward Smash is so popular that the crowd would have... It's like a call and response to the crowd. You know, when the person on the mic says, "Let me hear you say yeah, yeah," it's like Sonic Forward Smash, and people say "ha!" Like it just brings that out of people.
Sadly, that's not gonna be heard, heard where I'm from.
You never know. Let's go
Well,
over some special moves now.
all right. So, homing attack, guys.
No, you use homing attack.
Yeah, I do. I do use homing attack a bit.
I was thinking more, the spin dashes.
Oh yeah. I've been trying to figure out how, like, in what scenario should I use which, and also the timing of when to cancel it by jumping.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I still struggle. I think I've mastered the fully charge, well, partially charge down B to cancel, and then cancel it with a forward air for some good damage.
Yeah.
Damage at low percents.
That's the bread and butter.
It's kind of the same as with Bowser up throw, up air, that kind of shit.
Exactly. So I think a good rule of thumb is like, you just time the jump after you get that initial hit of your spin dash. So with side B, you want to do it right after the first hit. But then with down B, you do want to like let it ride a little bit because the down B version is a multi-hit on the ground. I think at higher levels of play, you could cancel with like a jump into a down air to kind of cancel like that approach if you feel like you don't want to approach with this.
Oh yeah, because I remember how to do that. Because I assumed that I could like scare someone, like, oh, he's gonna charge at me. Nope. Nope, I'm actually gonna do something else.
Yeah. And then here, let me teach. Do you know how to do this? Oh, whoops, that's not it. Can you replicate this arc for me?
Shit. I assume I did.
Kinda. Try to do it without moving from your initial post. So like, I see you doing like this. Try to do it like just from the charge. There you go, nice.
Heyo.
So that's another way that you could, going back to like the whole, using your special moves with Boomerang to see how they react to it, and then punishing them afterwards. This variation of down B is great to... Oh, Oreo is joining us for today's session. My cat, he's on my lap now. So if you use this variation, this is great to punish... Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. It's okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, while Nintendo's doing this thing, you want to use that jump version of down B if you notice that they like to jump a lot. So you kind of just like meet them in the sky already, just to mess with them. And that just adds a lot more diversity to your Sonic. But right now I think it's kind of similar to like, I feel like you're actively trying to not play like a stereotypical Sonic player, but I think the move for you is to succeed first as a stereotypical Sonic player and then add your own flair to it. If that kind of makes sense.
Alright.
Like people use that move a lot for a good reason. Like it's a good option. So once you have that down, that's again like going back to the Toon Link note where it's like, once you understand how like that basic framework works and like why using these moves are effective, that's when you can start toying around with the system and making it your own. The last note that I have for you is actually an advantage state one. So it kind of happens when you get me off stage. When I'm recovering, you know, it seems like you're just, or based on the matches, something that you do is like you kind of wait on stage and you kind of wait for me to do like a ledge option. Or sometimes you just give me a lot of space by running back to the center of the stage. Oh wait, I have a sneeze coming in. Give me a sec.
Go ahead. I'm definitely, I'm gonna drink some water.
Okay, I didn't sneeze. Yeah, drink some water. Oh hey Ryan. WCat. But yeah, if you get me off stage, don't give me free stage to work with, because if you back up from here, or like if yeah, let's push you over here. If you give me a lot of space to work with, it's easy for me to get off of ledge. But like this is a great distance to like kind of base yourself in, because now I'm scared of what you're doing. Hey, there was the sneeze. But if you run back here to center stage while I'm recovering, it's giving me a lot of respect and a lot of free stage to work with. So you want to like, if you have a lead or you have an advantage, you want to push it a little bit. And you want to position yourself in order to gain an even greater lead on me. Even though, like, positionally, you want to, like, leverage that into a match. And kind of building off of that point, something that you just never went for against me was an edge guard. Like, you never went for, like, a run-off forward air against me. You never even tried to, like, do just a run-off spring, and you letting the spring do the edge guarding work for you. So, like, as you get me off stage, like, just get into that habit of, like, going for... That's a little footstool. Like, going for, like, an edge guard with a forward air, or if you don't feel, like, confident, just put a spring in the way to get, like, a free damage, and maybe it's enough to, like... It could even, like, gimp people if they can't make it.
I've seen a gimp, but most of the time it doesn't work. Like, the gimp does not work, and they just recover regardless. But I guess it can provide a little bit of disadvantage for them.
If anything, it's free pressure. So like you don't lose anything by doing this. If anything, this is like, if it hits them, great. If it doesn't, they still have to recover, and they still have to deal with you close to the ledge, because as they're recovering, you're back like in this position here where you could, like, you know, forward smash on ledge and whatnot. Thank you, Buzzy.
5, 4, 3,
but yeah, it's just free. Where like you found like $20 on the floor and no one was around, you might as well pick it up.
Hell yeah.
So it's like the same thing where, like, if you have the time and ability to, might as well just toss the spring off stage and see what happens. Worst case scenario, or in the worst case scenario, you still don't lose anything, which I think is worth going for.
Alright.
Alright, let's do some dittos now. See what we're working with.
Alright.
Let's do 2 ditto matches here.
Alright.
I did that move too. I definitely don't play Sonic as much, but here's the up air juggles. Why am I doing that? Oh,
Oh, fuck. Shit.
a little SD. That's all good. I like that. Good use of down air. You should play deity after the dittos. It's up to Cannonball, because you remember our nice... Are we going for a Sonic site? I could try. But Sonic's recovery is a lot better, so it's kind of hard to do that.
Damn straight.
Compared to... Oh, I went for it. Might
I've
be dead
seen
for
Sonic
that.
players recover from what looks like certain death.
Yeah, like I thought I was gonna die there too. Free spring. Ha! Ha! Again.
Still can't time that.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. I
Yeah.
input the fucking. I input a fucking thing up he was drifting left. Damn it.
I'll give you one. That's all good.
Timing the side B is definitely something I should work in the lab for.
Sliding forward tilts. Ah! Nice. I went for it for Buzzy. That's all Buzzy. I thought I had a read on it. I should have just thrown a spring at you.
Yeah, you definitely should.
If someone donates anything right now, I'll go DDD. Oh, I didn't let the last one ride.
Wait, cause I can get the. Whoops.
Oh, juggles. Oh, wrong one. Don't forget about the armor on up special though. That just means this move is broken. Ooh, surprise up. You gotta get out of this. You gotta... Like those juggle situations, like you could definitely burn your double jump to reposition.
Nope.
Back throw.
It was there at that moment that he knew he fucked up.
Nice air dodge to get out of the juggle. Oh my gosh.
I input a fucking grab.
I know, but then Sonic does like this reel back, so his hurt box goes like a bit backwards. Oh, I didn't get the forward air there. Nice. Let's do some.
Oh shit.
I got you, I got you. I tried to save you, but I just killed myself in the process. so fast. Tech chase. I did not jump. I did not double jump that.
What the? I did not mean to forward it. That was supposed to be an up air, and you know it, game.
Oh, I saved you a little bit.
I guess.
Oh, that's a good amount of lag.
Yep.
I got you.
Enough,
Oh my gosh.
enough to finish me off.
That happens.
It was almost too easy.
Okay. We're getting close to the end of our session here, but we still have time for more games. So let's say against your Toon Link, or I do want to evaluate your Bowser real quick too, because I think I'm a personal believer that you can make it work with anybody. And although I do agree with your sentiment that like it's very difficult, it's not impossible, but I do think having a secondary is nice to have. I don't think you should throw away all your experience as Bowser for these two other characters. So like, let's say if your Bowser
no.
is good.
Oh hell no! Bowser's here to stay.
Oh, so you're playing on all three.
Yep, all three.
This is just a recommendation on me. You don't have to take it.
It's okay.
Based on how your Bowser plays, I might ask you to kind of put one of these two characters on the bench and focus on like either Bowser Toon Link or Bowser Sonic. Because I think 3 characters is stretching it a little bit too thin.
Alright. So I think I'll just go with Bowser and Toon Link for now.
Okay.
Just have that as a ditto. As a duo.
As a duo. Ooh, I'm Ken. Street Fighter time. I'm a Street Fighter streamer now. Just... Am I the next
Multiple
Vendetta?
times
If Vendetta joins this chat right now and says hi, I'll play Ken for a month. Because I do really like this character. I think Ken is super cool. Or I like Ryu. That was his video. Sure you could.
Oh sh!
You gotta watch out for those get-up attacks.
Usually my Bowser does less shit.
No hell's wheel. Good, nice. Oh my gosh. Sent me flying.
That was actually a pretty
Low.
good back end.
That was a good back air. I liked it.
can definitely tell that I've had plenty of experience with Bowser.
There it is. I was looking for that side B. I was wondering when it was coming out. That's not a combo. Let's do it. Get a little back throw in here. No, that's alright.
Hope Bowser can make it.
Challenge me after some practice.
Do you mash B on your up B?
I use the technique where you input it once, wait for about half a second, and then start mashing.
Okay. Here, let me do a quick Bowser ditto with ya.
Right.
I think definitely try to force more side Bs on me. It's kind of tough because like I'm playing kind of fast, but with Bowser being like the big bad guy he is, you could definitely force people to shield by like throwing out like really good space forward airs, good up tilts, like just good attacks in general. And once you scare them into shielding, that's when you should start committing to like, I'm gonna get you with the side B. Or like if you get me on platform, if you get anyone on a platform, they usually will shield on the platform for a little bit, which gives you time to like grab them. Let's see here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh gosh. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Nintendo. Let's do an up throw forward air. The classic Bowser combo. Back here. Oh gosh. The world
Why
famous
did I drop
up air shield. Ah. Oh, this. Oh, you're living. You're living.
Crushed by turtle ass.
Oh my gosh, why is it getting super laggy now? Oh, there we go.
I do not know.
Someone's microwaving something. Buzzy, turn off your
Probably.
microwave.
I swear, my Bowser is better than this.
No, I believe it. I know it is. Porta?
Why? That was
Yeah,
supposed to be a fucking up throw.
nice.
Give me that 330%. Give me that 330%.
Buzzy, your microwave is still on. Buzzy, turn it off. Everyone turn
I
off their
don't care.
microwaves. I was just about to put something in a microwave. Don't do it. Good spacing with the forward tilt. We'll do a little bit of fire, a little upward angle fire. Then we're gonna.
So what if your lunch comes out cold?
I'm gonna another down B. Oh, I'm gonna try to kill with down B. That's my goal here. There we go.
You've already done it, buddy.
We did it. I achieved my goal. I like the Bowser. I think I would do Bowser Toon Link rather than Bowser Sonic. I know you said in the beginning of like this session that Bowser's like pretty slow, but honestly, like for considering his size, he actually moves pretty fast. Like his mobility is surprising. Definitely not Sonic levels of good, but like it's not.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be on the level of Sonic. God no.
Yeah, but it is a very
But
respectable speed that you work with.
he just feels slow when I'm in the middle of a set, and well, I just blink and I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah, I think considering how your Toon Link and Sonic were playing, I could definitely imagine a world where it's like your Bowser is getting juggled a lot, and that is like not really fun to play with. But I think considering the whole resource management and considering your options when you're getting juggled, like breaking out a tumble quicker, using your double jump to safely reposition yourself to a better space on stage, and using your air dodges and like normals, all that good stuff in a smart way to get back to stage safely, I think that could help circumvent some of the pain points that you have with Bowser. You are going to get comboed as Bowser, and I think that's just like, you know, par for the course with that character. But
Damn straight.
yeah, like that's kind of like what you expect. Like Buzzy plays Lil Mac, and if he gets edge guard, he thinks like, yeah, I deserve that. Like that just happens. Luckily for Bowser, you are the heaviest character in the game, so it's kind of like in my mind, you
That
could.
weight stat of 135.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you can equate your weight to like a health bar, so it takes more for people to like KO you. Unless like you get gimped, but like for the most part, if you have a good
That
recovery.
happens a lot.
Um,
Also, Prasanna, yeah, has Bowser down B absolutely eats shields. I'm pretty sure I've seen like plenty of compilations of shield breaks, and at least 5 clips are of Bowser.
yeah. But yeah, I think I like the Bowser. I want you to keep the Bowser just because I feel like compared to Sonic, you
Yeah,
weren't.
Bowser's
He's more
Bowser's here to
instinctive.
stay.
Okay, nice. I don't think Sonic would be the answer to your problems right now, just because it feels like you're thinking about what move to use, but because of that like processing time, I've already won the
So-
game at that point.
So Bowser and Toon Link. Gotcha.
That's what I'm thinking, and I think that's what you said prior, anyways. Heck yeah, Buzzy. Learn Doc. Doc's the best. Let's do our traditional last matches now. We went a little bit over, but that's a-okay. So I'll give you 2 traditional matches, one for your Bowser and one for your Toon Link. Hey Monkey, what's up? You get to pick my character. So for the 2 matches that we'll play. So whoever you want me to play as, I'll pick them. We'll do a match.
Honestly, just go random.
Okay, that's fair. That's fine by me. I'll go random for
Doc-
both games.
Alright, Doc is goaded, but that's bad. Alright, damn right.
Doc's goated, and there's no problems with Doc. He's a perfect character. My Doc is perfect. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh shit.
Here we go. Hold on, let me get in the mindset. Let me get Doc talking to me.
2, 1, go!
Get some
The-
dash
the-
chances. Move around a little bit.
Irregular.
Up tilt. Air Mac. Air Mac.
You ain't no air fighter, Mac.
Air Mac.
I don't know which of us
Oh.
did the better Doc Lewis with his voice.
Uh-oh. Can I counter this? Yes, I can.
Yes. Yes, you absolutely fucking can.
Good grab.
Ooh, oh no no no. This is when Mac gets scaredy.
Yeah, he gets scary. Speaking of bad recoveries, that's what I'm talking about. Good thing I have this platform here. But remember, if you see a platform, if you see someone landing on a platform, go for a command grab.
Alright.
There we go.
No.
That's what you want to do with Bowser. That just makes
Alright.
it's a really good
My
way to convert.
My mindset for landing side B is either go to a top platform or go to center stage.
Basically. Wait, no, don't go to center stage. Actually, yeah, don't go to center stage.
Or maybe just go like close to the ledge. Because if I've tried aiming for close to the ledge, but it doesn't work because they intentionally aim it so I would die. And basically half the cast can recover from it.
I was expecting an air dodge, but the nair.
I was trying to grab after the net.
Here we go.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Good recovery for a good DI. Good parry.
Patty, thank you very much. Now you're dead.
At least B tier. Air map. Air
It's
map.
weird how
No way.
there was so much. There's so much end lag on Bowser's side B.
Dude, Lil Mac forwarder is the best move in the game.
Yup.
It killed Bowser at 80%, you guys. If you play Lil Mac, you have to use more forwarders now, because that evidence is crazy. But yeah, side B does have a lot of end lag to it, but I do still think it's like one of the best command grabs in the game, just because it comes out so quick.
Oh, fucking definitely. Frame 6?
It's nasty. So definitely, as Bowser, you definitely want to like try to get as, or don't fish for it too hard, but it definitely is a really good move.
I know not to fish for anything. I've slowly taught myself to not fish for anything.
Mewtwo. I do have a reflector, so that'll be fun.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's do a down throw forward air. Now, Mewtwo's huge, so it is kind of a struggle.
And yet, apparently, Mewtwo is garbage despite the fact of being the strongest Pokemon. How the hell does this thing get made in a whole lap and still be complete ass?
Nice. Good grab.
Thank you very much. I was thinking to myself, I should probably go for a grab. Just gotta wait until the perfect opportunity presents itself. Oh shit!
A little bit of a misinput there.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay.
No. No spike.
The shield. Shield value. Let's do an up throw.
How about no?
Parries. The downer kills off the top. That's a new one. Hey, shout out to Ryan playing Super Mario Maker 2.
I remember. I have played a bit of Mario Maker 2.
It's a great game.
It's good for what it is. I'm not. I was never one of those people. Or that would always be searching for Kaizo levels. Like bloody hell. I've seen what Kaizo levels look like, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Nice. Oh no. Aw, that's alright. Nice.
I don't mind.
Yeah, that Mewtwo's back air is just like deceptively strong sometimes. Poke Nerd was asking a question. What did you ask? Who would you recommend for a person with a crisis like me? Who do you like playing as? But with that, Cannonball, that marks the end of like our like match. But this is like kind of the Q&A section. So, of course, I'll send you notes later after I clean up the session and whatnot. But this is the Q&A section of today's stream. So if you have any questions for me, I'll be more than happy to answer.
I do not have any questions right now.
Okay. Sounds good. Well...
yeah, so far, I think you've already provided enough beyond solid advice.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. So with that in mind, if you don't have any, well, if you have questions, you could message me later and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, you play a pretty fun cast of characters. I would say the top priority thing to work on is like your juggle state, just because I do notice that you tend to just like tumble back to stage. So I think getting into the habit of using an aerial or using your double jump to break out of tumble so that you get access to your fast fall, and just have more control over your character in general. I think that fixing that habit is going to be the top priority, just because that maladaptive habit was present for all three of your characters.
Alright, so I'm going to have to practice juggling and count and working around being juggle.
Specifically, getting out of a juggle situation.
All right.
And it depends on who you're playing against, of course. But if you like, when you're playing against someone that's going for a bunch of up airs, like you have to like time your air dodge at the right time or move out of their way and make them whiff their up air. And that could look different with whatever character you're using. But I think with all three characters, I just noticed that you're just falling back to the stage and just like moving left and right when you have more options that you could work with. And again, like with Bowser 2, where it's like you don't want to use down air all the time when knocked up up there, but it's a good curveball to throw people off guard if they're not, like if they're jumping a lot per se. Or as a quick example of like when you want to use like a dive kick aerial. You should play friendlies with us in the Discord sometime. That would be fun. Yeah, I wish, but I'm busy making content. But if I'm free, I'll definitely be in there.
Alright, I'll put the beta title screen I mentioned in the community art chat.
Sure. You can do that. But yeah, if you don't have any questions, I'll message you the notes later and talk about other details. If you want another coaching session with me in the future, feel free to just message me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, I hope you had a great time. I hope you learned a lot. And thank you again for having me as your coach.
It's been an honor.
That means a lot. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. And GG's. And I hope to see you again in the future.
Likewise.
Awesome. Thank you, man. See you later.
Alright.
Peace.
The art has been sent.
Awesome. I'll check it out. Alright,
Oh,
bye-bye.
I hope everyone that sees it loves it.
We'll see.
Arrivederci.
Oh.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Alright. Alright, chat. This stream was really fun today. What's the question, Buzzy? Deity Rocket Hammer? Everyone gets one question. That's here. Yeah, PokeNerd, play whoever you enjoy playing with based on what you told me. But if there's like, you know, whoever you choose to play as, make sure you just like stick with them. Like, as long as you're consistent with practicing it, then you should be fine. How can I get better at using it? You do something like this. If you... Oh my gosh. Playing offline feels a bit nice. It feels... If you get someone off stage and you set up like a Gordo, this is when you could charge up Hammer, because you have time to charge it up, and it forces people to be really scared of what to do off of ledge. And that's how I primarily get most Rocket Hammer KOs, is like from ledge. If we lab it a little bit, I feel like a fully charged Rocket can kill at 70. Let's see here. Can I kill at 60? Oh my gosh. 50? Okay. This character is so good. Okay, they could DI that for sure. Okay, when they're over 50%, try to knock them off stage, and as they're coming back, it should buy you enough time to charge up a down B, and assuming that you're working with all the ledge options, so like you have normal get up, you have get up attack, you have jump from ledge, and you have a roll. You have like a 1 in, and you have like the wait on ledge, like people like to double jump back to stage like that. You're setting up like a 1 in 4 chance to land this move that could kill at 50. I would never touch this move in neutral unless you want to be disrespectful. But I see most King Deities like, you know, throw a Gordo and then set up a down B like that. And that can usually help you kind of trick someone into landing into a rocket. Or you do that. How do you consistently hit Violet up into Bear sweet spot? That only works when they're at below 50%, because Persona. Whoops. Not enough percent. Let's add like 15% to him. Oh my gosh, why am I not getting it? Do I not jump? What I usually do is I jump right on the footstool so I can kind of control it. Ooh, I had a fastball bat. I don't... Hold on, let me try a different character, because Ganon is giving me like a weird... Feels a little weird. Let's try Let's try Donkey Kong, actually. I usually just jump right after the up B, so I have more control. But I don't even go for... Oh, back air. Sorry, I thought down air. Maybe at a higher percent. It might be percent dependent. I kind of just autopilot to like up B, side B. Oh. This feels also DI dependent, so if you feel like they're DIing away from you, you could go for a back air. It's kind of weird on DK too. When it comes to DI dependent moves, or like DI dependent combos, I just opt for like the most consistent thing. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's lab this out with Wolf a little bit. Let's try like 25%. Okay, this feels doable. Okay, that's... I'm getting the combo, but I'm not getting the sweet spot. There we go. Oh my god, you have a lot of time. Honestly, you kind of just jump and then line yourself up for that back air. And that works pretty well. Let's go back down a little bit. Actually. Okay, let's just assume around 30% that you'd start going for sweet spot back air reliably, just because it pops them up high enough for you to line it up. Anything before, go for like just a nice up B, side B or something, because it's just like consistent damage. But after you do like an... Oh, whoops, we don't have stale moves on. After you get like up B, side B, and they're at 36, you go for up B, back air. Look at that. And now they're at 70, and you do... Yeah, look for like that low mid% level, and it should feel kind of consistent. Yo, Brody, you should play melee. I love melee. Oops. And that's what Sans has been saying all this time, to play melee. This combo I'm in love with. It just feels really cool. Something about it feels very satisfying. Just unnecessarily satisfying. Whoops, wave dash. But if you don't want to do that, just do a side B. Oh, that doesn't work. I have to jump. Oh, I have the double drop. I just jump higher. Actually, can I do like... Can I do a second up B? That looks weird. This looks really weird. Wait, why does it... That looks so weird. Violet's up B was yeah, it's untechable. Because it kind of counts as like... I think they program it to be like a grounded spike. Yeah, people used to sleep on Violet hard because like... I think when Violet came out, people were like, oh, they're too slow, so it's like they're not gonna be meta relevant. And then MKLeo wins by like just solid spacing and abusing how good forward smash is. Because like, okay, we could say like, oh, it's slow, so you're not gonna hit by it, but like in a high pressure situation, like sometimes like just this can like scare people into picking a bad option. And that kills at 50, by the way. Can you show Sheik's best kill setups? I need to work on that. Are you gonna main Sheik? Sheik's a pretty high... Sheik is a high maintenance character for sure. And I think if you want some... You know her combos well. That's good. Let's see here. I think her best kill setups are from her drag downs. So I think if you get drag downs like confidently, you make some pretty crazy stuff happen with Sheik. So like stuff like that. Into an edge guard. There's also the raindrop, which I'm not that good at, so I'm not gonna pretend that I know how to do it. Let's do 90. Let's try a 90. Whoops. Gotta get steal moves. And I guess the other thing is to have needles in the bouncing fish down. I actually don't do this combo that well, but I could practice it right now. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I need to practice. I don't really practice needles in the bouncing fish, but I know this is like a big thing for Sheik mains. Oh wait, nared bouncing fish? That's good. I like that. I like nair bouncing fish a lot actually. This seems very accessible. Can this KO? Oh, that's nice. Oh, Sheik, I should do that more. When I play Sheik, I need to remember that. Oh my god, do you see that? Nair bouncing fish? Nair needle bouncing fish? Whoopsies. Oh my gosh. Nair needles bouncing fish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Kuya Sheik coming out. The nair to needle part isn't true unless you're super fast. Good thing I am super fast. I am speed. Let's do 90. Let's go back to 90. Oh, but then they get knocked the other way, and then I mess up my combo. Whoops. Okay. I'll add that out later, but that's fun. Who's a character that you think is good, but not a lot of people think they're... But a lot of people think they're average, below average? Bowser Jr., I hard agree with that. I think Bowser Jr. is insane. I think Toon Link is on that list of characters that I think is good, but people think they're below average. I think King K. Rool is on that list. We had Pizzaritos win a whole tournament as solo K. Rool. Oreo. And I think one more character that I would put in that list. I would put Pokemon. I think Pokemon Trainer. People just don't talk about Pokemon Trainer anymore, but I think they're really good. Or I think people just don't talk about Pokemon Trainer enough. What are good dock tech chase setups? Great question. Let's see let's lab this out. Let's figure out what's a good tech chase setup. Usually good tech chase options are things that send people at a low horizontal knockback but still puts them in tumble. So you'd want to like prioritize those moves. So right off the bat, I think weak nair or a back air are good tech chase setups. Not here. Whoops. Yeah, rising back air is nice because I get a jab lock from it. You do an extended jab lock. Boop, boop. Oh, whoops. Let me see if I get my extended jab lock here. There we go. Let's see. It's also kind of percent dependent too. So like that was at mid percent. At a higher percent, the rising nair would be pretty nice. You do something like that. Whoops, you can't do that. Not pills. Pills won't set up a tech chase scenario. Anything else, I feel like people can act out of it. Can forward tilt? Is forward tilt good? Oh, I think forward tilt could work at like a 50% maybe. But I feel like people might be mashing an option here, and it knocks them kind of far. So the reason why I can't say forward tilt is a good tech chase option is like it sent Wolf kind of far. Like it can give you like an opportunity, but I could definitely imagine the Wolf being like having time to maybe buffer a jump before they land on the ground. So let's say, to answer your question, at mid percents, back air, and at high percents, rising nair. Get some really fun roll reads from there. Alright. You gotta be clean for that. Pretty true, but I'm clean. Incineroar is really good. Robin is tough, but gets cooked by most top tiers. Robin has been showing up more in the stock up series. So we saw Rose Bloom get third place as Robin. Rose Bloom's Robin was insane to watch. Like, super fun. And then we had Archmage get 7th place at the last stock up. And their Robin, the thing with Robin is like they're in this weird tier of characters where it's like they have 1 to 2 really good moves that make them competitively viable. But if your opponent knows how to deal with said moves, it becomes really difficult for those characters to put a lot of pressure on you. So with Robin, a big cornerstone of their game plan is going to be side B, Arcfire. So if you're comfortable against that move and you have like a solid, like, if you feel comfortable playing against a Robin using that move a lot, it's tougher for the Robin to like get those cool setups and stuff. Same thing with King K. Rool. Like King K. Rool is a really great character, but you're going to utilize a lot of their moves that utilize belly armor. So like Nair, or like just armor in general. So like if you figure out like a comfortable way to bait out those armor moves and punish with a grab, the K. Rool starts to struggle a lot now because like they don't know how to deal with a character without using their good moves. Hello, hi random name. Hello, I am new to the channel. I am learning Sora, so could you maybe show how to do the Sora wobble 0 to death where they carry their opponent to the blast zone? That utilizes a lot of IDJs, and unfortunately, I'm not that good at it. So the idea is you IDJ, and you want to fast fall as the second hit comes out, and you want to repeat that. Oh, I'm kind of, hold on, I'm warming up. And there's a weird tempo to it, but yeah, I don't want to pretend that I know how to do the Nair loops or the fair loops with Sora. I do think Sora's a great character, but I think I wouldn't worry about the 0 to death. If anything, yeah, Kameme. Kameme does this really cool option with like something like that. Just doing one iteration of an IDJ, like an IDJ Nair, and then try to connect it into like a smash attack. And this is insane because like you get a natural kill confirm out of shield if you like do it right. I'm not doing it right. But yeah, it's broken. It's crazy. Your friend loves Sora and he looks at the Kameme. Kameme is awesome, dude. He actually, like, I would play Sora. Was that true? That was not true. So if you look at the top, oh wait, random name says, do you know a way to test if the combos are actually true in training mode? So the way that the vanilla training mode works is that it resets to 1 if your opponent technically can act frame 1. However, not every character has a frame 1 invincibility option. If anything, Sonic, for example, has a really fast air dodge. I think it comes out frame 2. So not every character has a frame 1 get out of a combo option. Some people do, so like Luigi down B or like Game & Watch up B. So even though on my screen it's showing like 1, 2 into a 1, even though it's not registering as a true combo, you could still go for it. And if it's quick enough, it should still be a true combo by a couple frames. So I wouldn't stress too much about like getting every combo in here like perfectly, like, but I would definitely still practice it for efficiency's sake. So let's say if my opponent's at like 125. Whoops. I'm trying to do up air. There we go. Like this, I feel like if I did this in bracket, like it would still be true. Yeah, Bayo has a frame 1 get out of jail free card. Like I would say like this is true. This looks true. Okay, I actually want to see how I get it to 3. So, let's try 2 more times. Maybe I can. Boop, boop. Maybe not. If I delay the second one, maybe? Maybe. Imagine if I become a Sora main because of this. Because I do think like something that I do a lot with Sora when he came out, that's just super easy to do, is literally just falling forward air into a forward smash. And I whiff it immediately. Like that just feels way too easy. Like this is why is this true? Or it was true. Now it's not true. What's going on? Falling Nair into forward smash. And now it's not doing it again. There we go. Like that's gross. Like Sora's pretty gross. Okay. Those moves that slightly get the character in the air are so good. Yeah, they're just really solid combo starters. Doc has pill into S smash. Doc has pill into anything. I could do Doc B reverse pill into a down air. It's funny. It's so funny. Let's do 76. And I messed it up. Let's get you over here. Let's see here. B reverse. Okay. This is what it look. This is what labbing looks like without. There we go. True combo. True combo. Pill is a combo tool. Oreo's hungry. Everyone get your last questions in before I feed my cat. Any last questions from anybody? Combos that work on level. This could catch humans off guard if they don't respect the pill. Like, because there's so much end lag on, or hit lag on pill. So if you get someone on ledge and hit them with like an aerial pill, like it's just this, just so you like follow it up. Like you don't even have to B reverse it. I just like B reversing it because it's fancy. And if they shield it, you just grab them. And you do... Oh, whoops. Down throw up B. That's a true combo. And if you get the sweet spot, it almost kills. Do brawler up air combos like falling up air into dare? Sure. Ayo bro, keep doing what you're doing. Those guess the character things are so fun. The Pokemon version is super hard though, not gonna lie, my mod knowledge is doo-doo. Have a good night, brother. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Polycubism. Thank you for enjoying the stream. Have a good night, my guy. And if you can, hit subscribe. That helps a lot. This will be the last thing that I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna answer Pokenerd and then Monkey, and then maybe one more question after, and then I'm gonna feed my cat. Up air combos like falling up air into down air. Can that even... Does that even work? I feel like they have to be at a mid-high %. Maybe a reverse up air? That works. Yep. And we just put it on the stage. There we go. Pretty easy. Pretty nice. And we made easier by hitting with a reverse up air. And I'm not doing it. Whoops. When you practice combos, you want to practice on both sides too. You don't want to be a one-side trick. See, I'm messing it up. That wasn't true, but this is why we practice on both sides. You don't like the voice of my me brawler? There we go. Let's do up air, double jump, up air, up B. Maybe. Boop, boop, boop. That's so close. Let's do... Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I'll lab that out later. I do know for me brawler is pretty easy because like if you have Thrupper, you just use 100 as the magic number, and that just KOs. What are the best ways to land DK? Because I just get juggled to oblivion. It's kind of tough because DK does get juggled a lot. There was the Japanese DK player. There's a famous clip of him just air dodging, and he just kept on getting hit, but he just had to do that. My best bet is like going back to the session that we talked about, like think about your resources, try to use your double jump in a very smart way to make it back to stage. Again, a fast fall air dodge is nice. Maybe doing a landing aerial to like kind of cover yourself if they're like not shielding. But you know, it's kind of difficult with like your double jump is really gonna be what you need to use intelligently to get back from the stage. Should I generally approach, or how to generally approach with deity? Gordo's nice. Gordo is a nice way to kind of bait people into doing stuff. You could poke at them with stuff like fair or forward tilt or nair. Falling nair is really fast and it feels pretty safe. A lot of deities love to do like this falling nair into down tilt just because it's two quick options in succession. So if the nair whiffs, you could do like a down tilt to kind of cover yourself, so it's like an attack. Spacing with fair is always a safe option. You do multiple, like if you do full hop fair, you do more double jump fairs. Actually, this reminds me of something that one of my old friends used to do, so I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, just make sure you're using your double jump wisely, because that is gonna be just a consistent resource that you have to help you get out of juggles. And you're gonna have to like, if you double jump too predictably, that's when you get put in a really bad spot. So like if you get juggled after getting hit, after you lose your double jump, it's pretty tough. I want him to struggle. I want him to struggle out of this, because... Okay. Struggle... There's this thing where I saw King Deity like swallow someone and they just held him in there, and I think the guy mashed out and the deity buffered an up tilt which killed him. And I thought it was really funny. If you're fighting Seamus, don't use Gordo, but it's kind of like a similar thing. Because Samus has a really easy time hitting back the Gordo. You could try side B. Yeah, get creative with it. Try things out. I think also, like, if you want to use special moves with Donkey Kong, you use down air, or not down air, down B, just because I think people are scared of it. And you could add, you know, B reversing is always nice. So if someone were to hit me to the skies, I could use a B reverse to adjust my thing. So I can make it look like I'm drifting in, but I'm actually going this way. So I could do... Oh, I messed up the B reverse. Good night, y'all. It's 1 AM. I got school tomorrow. Have a good night, Pokenerd. Thank you for stopping by. If you could drop a subscribe, that would be very helpful for the channel. But thank you for watching. Have a good night. down B into up air or up smash? Of up smash every time. Unless if it's they're getting knocked up too high, then up air. So let's ladder it up right now with the wolf. So let's say you get already subbed. Perfect. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Okay, wolf at 100. That kills. Let's do 120. Still in the range of up smash. Okay. 140 is where it looks like it's a little bit too high. See that? No, oh, the fingertips if you wait a little bit. But we don't want to wait. I know you guys are impatient and just want to mash buttons. So that's when you start doing up air. Let's try 130. I mean, that kills too. Oops. Oops, oops. Okay. I would say as DK as a good percent range, down B into up smash until 120, and anything above that, go for up air. And if for some reason, let's say you're doing down B and like it's knocking them up in an awkward moment, like an awkward time, anything above maybe 110? Nope, let's keep that. 120 or lower, or kill confirm, do down B to up smash. Anything above that, down B to up air. And I think that's a pretty good way to keep that consistent. Bang, 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 bang. Nice. Okay, 9:54. I think that's all the time I had from me. So I'm gonna turn off the stream now. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me on this unscheduled, or it was scheduled. It was a coaching session, but thank you for joining for the coaching session. Hope everyone had a good time. And I'll see you soon. W swing. Thank you, Buzzy. Thank you, Monkey. Have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna send some hearts. Drop some hearts in the chat. Where's my hearts? Can't find the hearts. So you know what? We're putting in balloons and firecrackers. Let's go. Let's put these fish streamers too. Alright, good night.